From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. Khalif Raymond to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
180, 2 for 66.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180. What's that?
From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
180. Hey, kill. Maverick. Turbo's up.
3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Fight, 60. Red, yellow. Set.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Check, huh?
Another one for Junkins. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Cut. Black, 90, red, cycle. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. His first throw is an interception. Terrion Arnold has it. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
180.
Again, it's Gibbs. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw from Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Taken down back.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. Block 20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Shot.
Another game to Judkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
On the double.
And the Lions sinking pass here. Dime package, 3rd down coming up.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set, go. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Drive begins with Gibbs. Jukes one defender. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the 41. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's not called at the spot. We'll keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running it with David Montgomery. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, gone. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's good.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, it's Gibbs. Danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. The blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Off to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Hold on. Check. Whoa.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
180!
Goff working from the pistol. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
15 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hold on. 180!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal.
180!
Gibbs again. Nice defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a 9-yard tote. And it sets up third and goal from the 1.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's third and goal. Lucky. And this is going to end behind the line block. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal. They'll go for it. Goff. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Out of his end zone. Love has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set, ready. 62 blast. Back back. Set.
Love from the gun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
4 yards.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Play action. Love. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Handoff now to Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready, ready. 10 black.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. White. Ready.
Throwing his Love on third. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Give. Here's Judkins. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To the air with Love. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Savion Williams, the intended target. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Down. Strike 60. Yellow. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and long. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. And it's the Packers. With it on 4th and 10. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Cade, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 16. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Gone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses you go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie this game 7-7.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Bruce, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw. Gone. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down run by Gibbs. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Jack Fox on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, set. You don't 60 red. 60 red. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Taken down by the first-time All-Pro. That was Kirby Joseph.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. It's cut right side by Watson. This gets forward to around the 29. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the double.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set, hut. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. You're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Hut.
Love with it on 1st down. He's going deep. Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, 20. Hey, 76. Shell. 11. Turbo set.
Looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the
Who
Lions.
knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Wilson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense. Just a touch shot of midfield to start this drive.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Junkins up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Spike, 60. Ready?
Love. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Down. 10 black.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Red, 38. Needle blue. Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Now Love on the play fake. Kraft has it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Go.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
For the field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And it's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the 2nd half lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
180.
Off to the air now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hold on.
On 1st down, it's gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
180.
Trying again following the sack. A Looking slant route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Black 20. Value 3.
Shotgun snap here to go. It's complete to Slow. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
We go tonight. 20. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Cut. 20. Cut.
Again, Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Tonight. 20. Me. Turbo set.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Gosh, how frustrating that must be, not just for him, but really the entire offense and the coaches, to see that kind of effort to break a tackle on a run, and it still ends in a loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. He breaks the tackle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hold on.
Here's Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
180. Hey, Shell. What's that?
From the gun, Goff. The throw is caught. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grabbed a lead on their first series of the half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 14, Packers 10.
Fox now to kick this one away. Wilson with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. There's Love to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Check, pitch. Check, cut.
Junkins running between the tackles. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
On the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Got it. Let's go. Blue, 32. Red, yellow, ready.
Love from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up first and 10.
Here we go. Hut, 50, green. Set.
Love now, off the play action. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Lions 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Goff setting the throw. By the tight end, running that corner. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
We go to the line. 180. Hey, shell.
Now gone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. That's incomplete left side.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Again, left side for Gibbs. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. And in 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
We go. Line 20.
Looking to throw. Goff. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Packers 17.
Fox now to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Striker. Let's go.
From the gun, Jenkins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, son. 52 blaster. Black Ultra. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Play action, Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Down. Check.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Score now. 20.
Just on the ground with Gibbs. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Got any more of those as they trail by a score?
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to go. He's in and hands it to Slaw. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's back to throw. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of
35 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Lions. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He's tackled at the 32.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 32. Screen here for Gibbs. We'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions up by 4. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. Into a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180!
It's Gibbs on the carry. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now lead by 10. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Lions 28, Packers 17.
Fox now to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Love now on 1st and 10. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Green Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 50, Green. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love. Has it on the slant. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Packers will set up
Setting up to pass.
two-point conversion.
He rolls to his right. He has it. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
23.
As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, hey, it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL. But you know, kind of like primetime games, when the whole country's watching, when your family, your friends, your peers, everybody gets to take this in and celebrate a holiday, yeah, it's very special.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.